In this video, I'm going to give you the best DeFi liquidity pools if you are a beginner to start in 2025. If you want results, like this guy earning $9,400 per day, Grant, one of our top guys in our community, stick around. If you want results like this, Ryan Lambert, hitting over 200K in his portfolio, stick around. If you want results like me with my old pool, hitting $48,000 in fees, pretty crazy, stick around. And if you want results like this one, $4,000 every single day, stick around. Again, I'm not going to promise you that you're going to make $9,000 per day, $4,000 per day, because obviously these guys, you can see in this $9,000, he's got 450K in. But whatever you do have, I'm going to promise you you're going to make more money than you did at the start of this video. That is an ultimate guarantee if you can stick around. And I hope you enjoy this video. And let's get into the video here. So it has never been easy to win, and I genuinely mean this, okay? The daily goal, okay, or the only goal is to get more coins to use with our existing coins. What do I mean by that? If you have Ethereum and XRP for this bull run, and you're looking at Ethereum price prediction of $10,000, XRP price prediction of $10, right? Well, HODL strategy gets you there. But if you have Ethereum and XRP already, you can put them in a pool to get more XRP, to get more Ethereum. You'll have more to sell for the dollar value compared to the HODL strategy. A lot of people don't know how to do this. A lot of people think this is too risky, but there are some full range pools out there where you can pretty much take no risk, okay? With TVLs above 30, 40, 50 million. That is probably less risk than an exchange, okay? Let's be honest. So if we can simply do this, you're going to win. You're going to make more in a bull run. Plus, you're going to keep this scale forever, and you're never going to be hungry again. So it's very simple. You have X coin, you put it in a pool, you get more coins. Super, super simple. Next, the boxes we must tick to get a good pool. When I decide to put my assets to work, I tick a few things off, or I need a few things for this to work. I need platform security, okay? I need APYs that make sense, typically more than 50% APY per year, typically a little bit more than that, depends on the asset. And I need TVLs above $100,000, really for me above 500K, but 100K is usually enough to get started with, right? That just shows you how much money is in the pool, because you can imagine if you've got a TVL of $10, nobody's in the pool, you're not going to make any fee, okay? So 100K is super, super important. I would really like above 500K, but a lot of guys tell me 100K is fine, so 100K is fine. You have a DeFi pool. Is the TVL above 100K? Well, if it's no, it's too risky. Okay, so you start again. It's pretty effing simple. Is the TVL above 100K? Oh, yes. Well, are APYs, okay, above 5% per month? No. Look again. You can do less, okay? You can go for a pool with like 30%, 20% APY, but in my opinion, there's so many pools, if you just take 2 more seconds to make thousands, tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars more per this bull run, depends on what you have, of course. Why would you not just look again? You're leaving money on the table if you're already doing DeFi anyways. If yes, deploy. See how very simple I can make this? That is literally what it comes to, okay? Let's go further. So I want to ask you a question on this screenshot right here. What pools make sense here? Let's talk about it. So this is the first one, AVAX USDC. Well, if you believed in AVAX, you would say, yes, I think AVAX is going to do well. I have a little bit with my black pool, but I don't have a lot. But 93%, well, it makes sense. I want to find one that wouldn't make sense. If I want to run it here. Okay, so here's AVAX and AVAX kind of wrap version. 0.7%. Well, does that make sense? Well, no, that wouldn't make sense for me. Here's another one, Bitcoin. And I think another wrap version of Bitcoin, 3.2%, 9%. So basically everything above 50% per year, okay, that's what I'm looking for. Anything less than that, it's okay to do, but less than 5% per year, not interested. So again, always ask your question, go back and look at this. DeFi pool, above 100K, yep. Above 5%, nope, look again. Below 100K, nope, look again. Yes, deploy. Okay, and really what I should add here, assets you want to already hold that you already have in a bull run bag. So just keep that in mind. Next, how do you shop? Well, firstly, you can use DefiLlama, www.defillama.com, should come up. And what we want to do is, again, remember, we're ticking the boxes we've set for the rules for ourselves. We only start doing this on coins we already believe in. So let's pretend you have a current portfolio of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, AVAX, Aerodrome Finance, and Render. So again, we have DefiLlama. Okay, we've got a portfolio. We come to DefiLlama, and we're just using DefiLlama to shop. We can use Orica, we can use Turbo Finance, we can use VFAT, but DefiLlama is going to pretty much cover everything. And I pretty much took some screenshots of wrapped Ethereum and USDC pool that has just above 100K, okay, although 112 is low for me, but, you know, it's good for most people, and it's paying 242%, okay? What did we learn here? DeFi pool, TV above 100K, yep, above 5% per month, yep, deploy. Okay, on, again, assets where they like to hold. So again, that would tick the boxes, which is super, super important if you're looking for the best pools to start in 2025. Next, step 1, what we do is we head to DefiLlama to shop. Okay, we filter by coins you're looking at, so this is breaking down what we just talked about. So you can see here, I filtered by Ethereum, Bitcoin, AVAX, Aerodrome Finance, Solana, and Render. I've got that in both. So again, I just typed those in. Step 3, set APYs to minimum of 50% to max 250%. Step 4, set those TVL, you can see here, to above a minimum of 100K. And I've filtered here by the highest TVLs that are just paying more than 50% per year. But again, you're seeing TVLs of 30 million, 20 million, pretty effing crazy. And I've filtered by the highest TVLs. And I've filtered here by the highest APYs, okay? Stuff that's going to pay you the most, 250%, etc., etc. And then you decide if you want to do in these pools. But that's simply how you go out and find pools that pay over 50% per year, okay, that have above 100K TVL, that tick boxes that you already have using your coins, okay? And that's it. You simply deploy. And you can spend so much time on this, and you should, because this is real money and this really can change your life for the good or for the bad if you get it right and if you get it wrong. But it just comes down to this. Okay, so again, go and rewatch the part of the steps that I'm giving you here when you're going and setting up your own pools. It's going to save you so much effing money. Next, here's some of your best pools when starting out. There's so many more that I could chuck on screen, but I just wanted to kind of give you some quick ones that I found in 2 seconds. Here is a Coinbase wrapped Bitcoin and a Coinbase wrapped XRP paying 92% per year, which is pretty crazy for number 1 asset, and probably I think XRP is number 3 or number 4, which is pretty effing crazy. You can see here Aerodrome and wrapped Ethereum paying you almost 300%. USDC and Aero 149%, 200% here. Bitcoin and XRP again, CB Bitcoin 92%. In fact, this is the same as this one. I put the same one in, didn't even realize it. It's such a good pool that I've done it twice. AVAX and USDC 272%, absolutely crazy. Solana USDC 59%. Solana Coinbase wrapped Bitcoin again 51%, and you can just come on Turbo Finance where I found this one. 88% per year on SUI and USDC. Now again, there's so many more pools. Don't blindly copy these pools, but this just took me 2 seconds to find. Everything ticking all the boxes with TVLs, etc., that can be getting you started if you already have these coins in your portfolio. Now, what do you do after you're in your pools? Well, firstly, you need to understand your goals. Super, super important. If you don't do this, it's going to be a big, big whoopsie doopsie. As discussed in my previous videos, I always want to be mindful of how much dollar value goal, okay, that we're setting up. So if you make 30K a month in your job right now, and you have, I don't know, 30, 40K in your portfolio, if you get 10% per month, you should be able to make that. That should be the goal. Tracking. I'd recommend using a Google spreadsheet to track daily fees, weekly fees, monthly fees, and yearly fees, okay? It's going to keep you motivated, and it's going to be fun to look back on. For example, I still have one of my very first spreadsheets. I still have the Black and AVAX one in here because I put it in this one. I've closed a lot of these. I've took profits, rolled this over to Brent and Ethereum, took profits. Collectively, this whole kind of dashboard here, my smaller pools, has maybe $57,000. But I kept this, I tracked it, and again, income right now on this one, 186, it's making me over 5.5K. Okay, and this is a very small fucking one of mine. Sorry to swear there. It's a very small one of mine, 5.5K, but you know what I mean? Like, I still track this every single day. I'm putting my profits in here, my fees in here, and again, I do this to track it. So again, make something like this. It's super, super easy. Everything should calculate the formulas. If you don't know how to do this, just Google it. Super, super easy to do. Next, what are you doing with the daily coins and fees? Are you compounding to the same pool? Are you flywheeling it to start another? Or are you using the dollar value to live? Okay, understand that. There's no right or wrong answer. It is what it is. Now, number 3 or number 4 is where we're in the cycle. If we're in a bull run, stack coins. In the peak, you best be selling though. Just understand that. So we do not want to be in asset pools for the bear market, get out of normal, and then go in stablecoin pools for 1 to 2 years in that accumulation zone. Now, the next one is let your buddies know. Real. This is what I'm letting you know. Once you build confidence and have the proof of concept, okay, tell your crypto bros, man. They're only going to like you more, okay? You're going to get everybody else in the game. It's not going to affect you. You can start to learn, and you're going to just be able to share ideas, okay? We all want to win here. And the next one is keep learning. Once you've told your bros and you keep doing this by yourself, the beautiful thing about DeFi is this game is so passive. We're not staring at our screen all day. It usually only takes me 30 minutes to 1 hour every single week to pretty much just look at my pools and see if I want to change anything. And most of the time I don't, because I'm in a lot of full range pools. I'm just clicking that collect fee button, getting paid. But there's always going to be new opportunities in the space, okay? And I want you to dedicate just 30 minutes to 1 hour per week to keep on top of this. And the last one is set bigger goals. At this stage, I expect you to be at $5,000 to $10,000 per month. Keep going. Keep those spreadsheets tracking and keep going from this. Additional tips. Claim fees daily and put them back to work. So don't wait 2 weeks, 1 month, because if you've got a bunch of fees there, put them back to work and you're going to get paid faster. 30 days minimum before giving up. A lot of people give up on any new business, okay? Give it 30 days before giving up. Embrace failure, pools. A lot of people make a bad pool and it's their first one. That's absolutely fine. Learn from those mistakes and go again. Don't miss days without a spreadsheet. Constantly track this. Don't try and keep up. Just do it every single morning with your coffee, whatever you're doing. Take profits if coins moon. Okay, if a coin is 10x, you've made a bunch of those coins for free. Take profits, roll over, and actually take action in this video. Not bad. So again, most people's portfolio is, let's just say they have a 50% hodl portfolio. Well, maybe they put 30% in blue chip pools. Okay, AVAX, Bitcoin, CBXRP, Ethereum, Solana, Render, all the stuff we talked about. Maybe they put 15% in sketchy pools, like me with Brett, like me with Black, etc., etc. And maybe people do 5% trading. I would just ignore that. I would probably just put more in here, or more in here, or more here. And that's how you do it. Not bad. Very, very simple. Thank you for your attention. If you enjoyed this video, go and click the first link in my description if you want to learn how to do this one-to-one with me. It's a completely free call. If not, I hope you got some value here. Share this with a friend. Go back and follow the steps. And that is how you find the best pools in 2025 if you're a complete beginner. Peace. God bless. Take care.